you've branded yourself wisely, and I think that's actually part of your origin story, quote unquote, as the holistic psychologist. And from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, you were basically doing a lot of clinical work with people, and then started realizing that, oh, this isn't just about the mind. There's more. If we really want to affect real change, then we have to deal with more than just the mind. And so you talk about this mind, body, soul, complete holistic experience, that you have to understand each of these things in order to create true change in your life. Can you expound on that, just kind of for a brief second? Then I have a couple quick questions on how you parse through the importance of those three things.
Yeah, so I came to this awareness of the importance of it after traditionally trying to attempt change from just the mind, right? Having this private practice where people came in and we talked about, we explored their past, their present issues. We even came up with an actionable game plan about how to make those new choices to relieve the symptoms, the suffering, break, right, the conflict that was having. I did a lot of work in relationships. And what I would see week after week was not a report of how great these new tools were working, was actually a disempowered, almost frustrating report of how it doesn't matter how much insight and awareness I have. I can't seem to either create these new habits, create this change, break the habit that doesn't serve me, or maintain it. And
Hmm.
in seeking to understand why, I was really opened up to how foundationally important the body in particular is. Dysregulation in particular around our nervous system, that many of us have, have been impacted by those earliest environments, which weren't safe, which didn't have that attuned caregiver, which now still lives in our body, which no amount of white knuckling it, affirming, right, how we want peace or something different in our lives is going to actually create change. Even going back to what we were just touching on, our body is so wired within that familiar range of patterning that it doesn't want to change. You will feel uncomfortable. You will become conscious of all of that underlying emotion that you've been distracted from for so long. So shifting focus and really, honoring the full embodiment of us, the body that is in endless communication with that mind, and also the uniqueness. I mean, whether or not you like the term soul or spirit, or maybe you prefer essence, I think most of us have an idea that there is something unique about each of us as individuals, and really allowing that and allowing our bodies and our mind and our thought to be a channel for that is really what my work I'm interested most in, because what most of us are operating again is that autopilot, all of the habitual patterns of dysregulation that served us in one environment, but don't continue to serve us as we grow and as we change.